Hello, Robert Gravakis here again, and I'm going to show you how to clean your gun. Um, there are many tools and little gadgets you can get, but I'll just tell you straightforward. Um, go to any Cabela's or eBay or any cheap place. You can get like one of these $10 cleaning things. They give you one of these brushes, or well, a few of these brushes for different size. They have some for 22s, 45s, whatever. This one here has this little like twisty part. I can't get a good focus. I don't care. So you're gonna want one of these. It'll also have this stuff here, but I don't use those, and I'll show you why when I do it. For video's sake, I guess I can use one, but it's not really needed. So you take your barrel. I already have the gun taken apart. I have a video on that if you need to learn how. So take your barrel. Obviously, some guns have longer barrels, shorter barrels. This is the one I have. This is the one I'm showing you. You want to run this through all the way. Note, it is all the way through. It's not part of the way through. It's not almost all the way through. It went all the way through. Same for when you pull it out. The reason being, if you stop here and then you go this way, so you go through and then you stop and try to go back, you're going to damage your cleaning tool. You don't want to damage that. You want it to go all the way through, all the way back. You want to do that about 4 or 5 times. Now, after you do that, you want to take a clean rag. Now, the little other piece that I showed you, you normally just take those and put it on this and then run it through. I don't care enough to do that. I just take it, ball it up on the end, pull it through, take it, ball it up, run it through. Um, as you can see, mine is rather clean right now. I've already cleaned my gun. But you're going to want to do that, run this through 3-4 times, then take clean rag each time. And you want to run that through. Then again, take, scrape. Um, it should take maybe 3-4 times of you running this through, then a clean cloth, this through, clean cloth, this through, clean cloth, and then the cloth should be relatively clean. Um, After that, that's pretty much all the maintenance you need for today's newer guns. There's not much that you have to clean down and all that because they're not made to be really maintenanced anymore. A lot of the components are internal and things like that, which is nice. And then I have this bottle of oil. Now, you will lose your bottle of oil before you ever run out of it. Let me rephrase that. This will last me a lifetime. 100% of the time, I will lose this before I need to get more oil. Um, Reason being, there's like maybe 4 places in reality that require the smallest amount of oil you can possibly get. Um, so on mine, trying to get it in focus. Come on, camera. So you see the indents there? I don't have my right here and over here. Those there are places you put a small drop of oil. On top of that, to prevent rust and stuff, you can put like a light coat on the barrel and whatnot. And then I guess if you want, these, it's kind of hard to see. These little rail things here where they slide on, you can put a little bit of oil there. I wouldn't, just because I put oil on this. Another thing, right here is your firing pin on the Smith & Wesson M&P. Not wanting to go into focus. If you're ever cleaning in this, or trying to wipe that surface down where you see the where the casing is and all that, or well, the circle. If you notice, I have it. There it is. I have it upside down. So if I'm ever wiping that, nothing can fall into it. You don't want anything to be able to fall down into that pin area. It could jam it, cause you a lot of issues. Then you have to take your gun to a gunsmith, or if you want, you can attempt to take this apart, but I don't recommend it. Just to clean that small little area. So I highly recommend, if you're having any oil near there or anything, upside down. You don't need to put oil anywhere near the surface. Oil gets in here, it'll dry out, and it'll cause a lot of problems. It attracts dirt, grease, grime, all that jazz. You just don't need to. You can take a clean cloth that has no dirt, no grime, no nothing, with the firing pin facing down so gravity doesn't let stuff fall in, and just lightly rub the surface. Get a little clean. That's it. Now, I'm going to try to get a close-up of little drops so you can see what I mean by the littlest amount of oil. I'm on camera. See that little drop of oil? How it's barely running down it, and now it's damn near impossible to see. That's all you need. So let's see if I can get a good close-up of this side. It was just a little bubble. See how even though like it was just a little ear bubble though, I was reluctant to let it touch on there. Just that much is all you need. It's not loading. Well, loading. It's not getting in focus. But you get what I mean. Just tiniest amount. Smack it on. See if this will go into focus. Yeah. So you see how it kind of looks wet? You see how you can see the little wet spot on the corner there? That's all the oil you need. It's up here. It didn't really go into the railing, but I'm going to take my finger and just do that. Now you can see it's kind of shiny in here because I wiped the oil in there. That's fine. That's all you need. Now, I'm going to throw everything together. If you don't know how to do that, revert back to the other video where we take it apart, put it back together. Jesus. Now, because we put oil on the side railings and everything, I'm going to take the gun, again, finger here, and I'm just going to do that. That way, while it's facing down, gravity is going to pull that oil down, which is going to lube the 2 posts here and the 2 posts here where it runs along this. Now, if I look inside, I can see oil even all the way up to, I don't know if it'll, see how it looks oily up here? I don't know if you can really see that or not, but it's very visible in person that it's quite like shiny from oil. But it makes it really noticeable. Meaning, you know, it's oiled. Also, I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know if it'll go in focus. But in the groove, the oil is still present, but it's so light that it's hard to even see. That's it.